Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk about this deck today. This deck is called Handcuffed. Handcuffed is a really nice deck. It's a good defensive deck that I like to use for Liliana, the Defiant Necromancer. What I like about this Planeswalker, I think she's probably one of the top, one of the strongest out of the original five planeswalkers that we had, right? So Nisa, Gideon, those guys, those first five that we got. She's probably the strongest out of all of them. And the reason is you can really control games using this corrupt ability here, right? You're gonna allow the opponent to discard the first card that they have in their hand and the last card every time you're able to get 6 of these loyalty points. So that's really good, because obviously they'll try to build up their the mana in their hand to kind of play a card, and then you'll be able to discard that card, hopefully before they're even able to play it, right? So that gives you a terrific advantage that we're going to try to exploit here. I think it's also a very good planeswalker, and for a lot of the players that are just beginning, those of you that are just starting, I like to just say, hey, you know what, collect a lot of the origin cards. And the reason for that is those cards, of course, are going to be usable for every turn or every game, right? And here are a couple of the really good cards that work with Liliana as far as the origin set. Here's one I'm going to try to get down. If we can get this one down early, it's going to be able to lock down the opponent, right? It says here at the beginning of every turn. At the beginning of your turn, every creature your opponent controls takes 2 damage. Your opponent takes 1 damage. Your opponent's last card in hand is destroyed, and you draw 1 card. All right, so that's nice. You're going to be able to destroy cards from your opponent's hand. That's a very good card from Origins. Here's a very good card from Origins. Also, discard the first and the last card from your opponent's hand. Infinite Obliteration is just one of those really good cards that you'll be able to take out the card that you're trying to currently pay off, and then another one, right? So really good. One last thing before I start, I want to just say Shadrach Silverquill is an important card, and Extus, the Auric Overlord, is also really a good card. One of the things that you'll find when you're making these decks that are based around destroying the opponent's hand is you're going to find that you're going to need some offense, right? So these guys will provide a lot of offense just because the fact that they have that double strike. Okay, so when you're building with this particular Liliana here, I would just say that try to go with the 2 cards that I showed you, the Infinite Obliteration and the Demonic Pact. Kind of go with those to take out as many cards from your opponent's hand as you can possibly take out, and then go with the double strike to increase the ability that you have to just put down some damage on your opponent. Okay, some of you guys, well, we'll go through this real quick. Professor Onyx, kind of a nice card. Destroying some of the cards on your library, right? We kind of like that one. The reason we like that one is because it goes here nicely, right, with the Raised Dead. Kind of don't need to know that, but tell you what, well, yeah, we'll leave the hand like this. One of the things with this one, oh, there's a nice card here. Yeah, let's keep it. One of the nice things about this particular deck is that you can get that ability that we've talked about, right? That right there, that first ability. You can get it relatively quickly, and that's an ability that's going to help you. And kind of just destroy the top 3 cards of your library. Yes. Then we'll take this guy because we like removal. Now you can see over here they've taken a couple of turns, and this is how many mana points that they've got on this first card. So it tells you that, hey, this could be a card that they like. It could be an expensive card. We don't know, right? But what we'll do is we will hit this ability here. Gonna get rid of that first card. Of course, you're gonna get rid of a couple cards from your hand as well. But you see how it takes out those cards, and now they're back to a place where they got to start all over again, paying for a card that they didn't want as much as the card that I took out of their hand, right? So you can see that there's a strategic advantage there. I think we'll go like this, turn this off. I got a couple of kill spells in the hand already, so that's nice. That does help. All right, we'll go like this. We're kind of just focusing at this point on building up that ability right there. And making sure that we can use that to take out the opponent's cards. See, they have Omniscience and Whirl of Invention. That's a That's a very good combo. That's a very devastating combo, because if that's the only I guess support in your deck, then yeah, you're gonna be able to pull Omniscience just all the time. But let's see what they're gonna do with it, right? Because right now, yeah, they got us a little worried, but yeah, let's see what they can do with that. What they're gonna need here is they're gonna need cards that are gonna allow them to draw. And as you can see, they got one there. They got another card here, and they weren't able to pull enough Omniscience. Okay, let's use that. We don't need two of these in here. Kind of just used that earlier. Could have used the discard ability that I had, but that's fine. Okay. See, what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to power it up, right, to get to that 8 right there, but looks like we're not gonna be able to at this point. That's fine. We kind of have other things to worry about with this deck, because the opponent looks like they've got some serious cards in their deck that's going to be able to just put down a ton of damage, right? They got the Omniscience and some other good cards. Interestingly enough, they've been hitting themselves with damage. So maybe that's the way that this video will end, but I'm hoping you guys can kind of see what we're going for, right? We're trying to just continue to destroy the hand as much as we can. Kind of forgot to use that ability on the last turn, but looks like we're going to be able to do some good things here. Okay, Raga Mauling. We'll move that to here. We'll hit this ability. We'll take out this guy and that guy, obviously. And you can see what really happens here, right? It's really doing some good work for us, because they're having to repay all these cards, right? They're having to finance these cards again, just keep pushing more mana onto these cards. Now, here's the thing, okay. We're gonna try to play we're gonna be able to play Demonic Pact this turn. We're gonna also use this Corrupt ability, right? So the Corrupt's gonna hit 2 cards out of the hand here. The Demonic Pact is gonna be able to help us by making sure that we can continually prevent them from being able to play cards. Alright, so that's going to provide us with a nice little bit of a lockdown that I was kind of hoping to show. And once we get that lockdown going, then yeah, that's going to be really good. We're going to be able to keep our opponent from playing cards. And then at that point, all we just got to do is focus on some offense. And like I said, that's why we got these double strikers, right? We need that offense. Okay, there we go. And it looks like we're doing all right here. Okay, we'll go like this. I would like to make a side-to-side horizontal match, and looks like we got one available to us here. All right, there's the Infinite Obliteration. There's our Haraga Mauling. Okay, so at this point, I gotta point out that they don't have any cards in their hand. They're gonna draw one. If they don't play it this turn, our Demonic Pact will destroy it. And there we go. And it kind of provides for us a nice little loop, right? It helps us to continually destroy cards that are in the hand. Helps us to do that at a rate that's pretty, I guess, surprising. If we're able to continually do that, we're going to be able to make sure that we destroy all their cards before they're able to play them. And if we're able to destroy their cards before they're able to play them, that really just gives us a huge advantage. We're going to be able to win basically on that and the ability to do some double strike damage here. All right. Okay, so it looks like this is the end. This is the final turn here. Our Demonic Pact there destroying the opponent's creature. We got a creature up here that can do some damage. This is going to be it for us, guys. I hope you like the deck. I hope you can see how incredibly powerful discarding cards from your opponent's hand is. I hope you can see that, you know, they had a hard time playing cards just because we were able to take them out of their hand before they were able to play them. So that's what we really want to do with this deck. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe. That helps the channel. Okay, good gaming.